And last week, I went to a user conference for a payroll company. I went to Gusto Next, Gusto's annual get-together for accountants. About 100 accounting partners came to Gusto's headquarters in San Francisco. They have a beautiful office on, I believe it's Pier 70, over near the port on the Embarcadero. And it's in an old submarine factory. So there's still cranes hanging from the ceiling that the submarines used to hang from. And they've built the office out inside of this old structure.
And they built that, right? If I remember correctly, like they just finished it and just opened it, like right, and then COVID hit,
Yes.
right? Like it
Yeah.
never got full attendance.
And you know, it was a great place to have their user conference because a lot of people are still working from home. And actually, one of the issues that I discussed with some of the Gusto people there is this: they're doing a return to the office policy at Gusto. They're going to start requiring employees to come in 2 days a week to that office, and they're getting a lot of resistance. And that is something that every business that's trying to do a return to office is seeing. Firms are seeing that. A lot of people have moved away from the city, don't want to commute an hour or more to get there. It's not the easiest place to get to, right? You got to go across bridges. You got to take public transit. So it's a real challenge for them. And it'll be interesting to see what happens because, hey, they're an HR business. But the thing I wanted to talk to you about, David, the most interesting thing that I saw at Gusto Next was a new feature that they have released. It is, get this, a spreadsheet view of your payroll.
Yes.
Yes. Instead of going through running payroll like it's a type form or a wizard, you can actually switch views and you can see all the employees as rows and you can see all their different hours and stuff as an interactive spreadsheet embedded in the application. And the accountants in attendance loved it. And it reminded me of you, David. It made me think of you because you have said to me, I don't know if you said it on the show
I've
or in
told
person.
developers I've consulted with for years when they're like, what about this for the accounting UI? I'm like, the greatest accounting UI ever is Excel. Make it be like Excel so they can hit the tab key, hit the enter key, type with their 10 key, and just burn through it.
Yeah. So it's great to see Gusto listening to their accounting partners and building that. Every app should have a spreadsheet view. You can have that simplified view for the non-spreadsheet users, and you can have the spreadsheet view for the people who need to see all that data in one place. Spreadsheets are powerful. They're great. There's a reason that they are the killer app of computers and still are. So,
and I'm glad you mentioned Typeform because I think that's the epitome of what accountants don't want.
Right.
Here's one field, and then you don't get to give it to them like a tax form. Show an accountant all the fields at once on one screen. They'll fill them in. It's their nature. They'll fill them in.
Yeah.
just get, but let them see the field that's coming up next. Like don't like it's great to see. Like it goes against all the sexy one screen modern UIs, but it's super efficient when you can just hit tab and go to the next field in